We now return to Let's Play Lethis. Time to get these guys going. We actually need some stuff here. It's under services. Of course it is. The Emperor demands silk. Okay, well, in fact, we'll be shifting gears there. Where is all the frickin' silk going? Stop taking it to these buildings, please. I mean, really, we should have more than this, right? 600 only? Guess we'll have to turn that back on. Well, anyway, this only takes up automatons, and we have 30 right now, so I can put that down, and this down at no cost, as far as, okay, good. Those were blocks there. As far as human workforce is concerned, just for the sake of it, I'm going to add a fountain right there. Just in case it has negative impact. We do kind of have some bad buildings right there, so I'd like to offset that. What are you waiting on? Food, basically. You have two types of food? Do you have two types of food? You have got the one type of food. Of course you do, because we have no two types of food available, dummy. So, yeah. Let's have a third one, then. Bread? Bread is 30. Potatoes are 20. Potatoes are cheap. We'll have, what is left in here? Something like 1,200? Yeah. Okay. So you can take that. I have to turn potatoes off for you guys. Oh, you are turned off, right. I'm only accepting what is acceptable. Okay. How's that go? Fine? Everything's fine? We're all doing fine? 3 more people. 3 more people are needed, actually. We're not doing fine. We need that alcohol. We need alcohol right now. We're accepting it. Nobody works? Ah, nobody works here. Now someone works here. God. So you don't accept any kind of alcohol at all, because I guess the elite are just too damn snooty to drink alcohol, which is not realistic. Accept. And then I think they need theater as well, right? Need more workers. I actually did not need the theater, but taking the theater seems to bump them up to that next level, which is fine. I'm willing to keep them at the blue houses. We've got massive, massive, massive amounts of barley, which I'm quite okay with, actually. Silk, 1,400. We're totally ready to sell that. Or send it away, rather. In that case, now, I guess we need to have... I didn't realize they were just so damn slow at producing this, but they are. Can I begin selling this? Let's not sell this. I mean, if it takes that long for these guys to get their stuff together. What I could do, though, is double down on the barley. Well, I say double down. Really, I only want to make 1. To double down, I would need to make 2. 3 should be sufficient for everybody. How's the people? How are... Okay. So I can turn you guys back on. Presumably, we should be making enough wheat for all that. Next thing I'm going to do with the excess population, of which there appear to be many, I'm going to work on utensils, because we need to get that stuff started. Okay, we've got well over 100 people. That is sufficient. So, 2, 3... I turned on the sale of iron at the end of last episode. We seem to be doing quite okay with that. So let's turn on now the acceptance of this, and we'll meet halfway. And then 3 of these should, in theory, take like 6 of these. However, I'm only going to do 3. 3 will be enough, and then I can sell possibly any extra copper. Yeah, I've got someone I can sell to. We'll wait and see how the store, or the supplies, storage, supplies, whatever, how that goes. When we have surplus, I'll begin to sell it. We need more workers. Fuck you. So they need garments. Okay. So maybe that's actually what I'll need to do next. Do we have extra alcohol? We've got 1 stack of alcohol in there. Let's accept it anyway. I'll bump these guys up to the next one. They won't go to the blue houses. But they'll hit that next hit. What just happened there? I guess he just... Okay, it must have been... You're not accepting... You're not getting any meat. There's just not enough meat. Okay. Well, maybe I'll end up needing a lot more people than I originally thought. That would be unfortunate. We should have plenty of soap in here. Yes, we do. 2,000. Okay. How's our population now? 97 more... Oh, fuck me. Everyone's working in the fields right now. Well, they just dropped off, so... Okay, so you haven't had any alcohol yet. We've got 3. They should be producing quite a lot. I guess Simvinred is pleased with your services. So is that done? Are we done with that guy now? Can I stop this nonsense? I think I can turn one of these off. It's almost ready to produce some more. Let's get that. Oh, doesn't matter. It gets taken out as soon as it gets put in. So one of these will take for 2 of those, and that ought to be enough for the garments of these guys. People are complaining now that we don't have enough people. Fuck you. God, this game sometimes. 5. How is 5? Is 5 going to be enough? We're going to need lots more wheat, which means that come growing season, of course, we're going to have another employment crisis. That should be enough. Yep, here we are. Already. Well, okay, in that case, another theater. That is the pseudo-Keynesian approach to this game. When you've got a problem, just throw more money at it. And it works. It actually does work. Unless, of course, you completely overextend yourself, in which case then you never meet your deficit, and things go wonky. Many parallels to real life there. Okay, so if I pull that out to... Well, okay, I'm going to have to build that road out that way somehow. We've got many more silk than I actually need. Why are you accepting this many? I'm only telling you to get 1,200. Why are you... What the fuck is going on here? I guess by telling it to keep... I mean, that's broken, clearly. It should not be taking this much silk. So I guess the game bug right now is that when you tell it to keep, it will keep as much as it can. So, developers need to deal with that. Unemployment 19%. Let's get started on the garments so I can build up these guys. Because right now, that is the only thing that matters. And then, of course, we need jewelry. I'll have to begin importing gold. I do have access to the gold. Okay, well, in that case, I'll have to put it into a receptacle before it can be delivered to the jewelers. So 800? 800 ought to be enough, don't you think? We'll buy 1,200, so of course that there is an excess. And then I will begin the construction of 2 of the jewelers. This ought to be enough. We're accepting 1,000 jewelers. Looks like I've got potatoes. Looks like I've got some meat. Meat is actually being stocked. Good. Unemployment remains high. I'm kind of okay with this. I think it's time to begin selling a lot of the barley. We need to make sure that I'm not selling too much of the barley. Sell 1,200. 1,200 seems like it'd be a good stopping point. You know what, let's just sell it all, whatever. Okay. Plenty of copper. Was there someone I could sell the copper to? I'm actually losing a bit of money right now, so... 2,000? 2,000? May as well go the whole hog, right? The game will decide how much it wants to actually buy from me, so that seems to be sufficient. We've got utensils being put here. Why? Empty that. Did I do that on purpose? Possibly. I don't know. We need to sell more iron, though, for sure. Exporting... There's only one person who buys it. You. Okay. So money should not be a problem now. Looks like we've got our utensils full. Silkworms may not be the prettiest creatures, yet they are the most peaceful there are. Nobody really knows how somebody could do something this cruel to them. One of your silk farms collapsed. You dick! Fortunately, that was not... Oh, was that the guy who was going to cause problems for me? Well, we didn't need that one anyway. Are we getting any kind of good? Threats! It seems as if the Emperor has his head in the clouds. Someone is trying to hinder Marrenburg's trade. The destruction of one of your granaries... Oh, fuck me. Fortunately, it was the one with the barley. It is only the beginning. Okay, we need to get this shit done, like, now. Before this becomes a major problem. I kind of do not like... Well, kind of. I totally don't like that approach to this, where with both this and the monuments, the challenge that the game throws at you is simply that it destroys your progress. That's not cool. I guess, you know, given that there's no military aspect, that's the only way the game can challenge you externally. Aside from, you know, requests. What do you need? Utensils now. We can totally do utensils on both sides. We have many. This is an herbalist. What am I doing for you to... Right, we have to distribute those. Got a little confused. So those will accept utensils. Those will accept utensils. We don't quite have our... Why don't we have our elite yet? We will, we just need more jewelry. Okay. In that case, we'll have to begin importing. Let's import from you as well. I'll put 800 from both of you. That way it's more likely we'll get that faster, and then I'll just build another... Do I have the extra people for that, though? We need 53 workers. No, I'm going to have to wait for this next thing to build up. Further threats, and... Oh, fuck you! God damn it! Yeah. I'm not pleased. I guess I'll have to make a backup then. Just because the next time this happens, oh, God. Who thought that was a good idea? Who thought that was... Because that is disastrous. I mean, quite literally. If we lose the food... Everything goes. We'll set up a second one. I wonder if I put enough of the dummy granaries out there, if it would just actually cause all kinds of problems. Like if it would just increase the random chance of those ones being destroyed as opposed to... We're gonna have to import more potatoes. We can also import meat. Whatever. We'll import a lot. Way more than we need. Unfortunately now, everything I have is just empty. So needs are not being met. There's going to be a real problem here. What's up with you guys? Okay, you're now delivering those utensils. You have emptied out utensils. I won. Oh, how the hell did that happen? I guess I wasn't paying attention to the goals. Well, good, because I was not at all... We were getting down to some pretty heinous stuff there. I mean, I was completely empty on everything, so that was great timing. Quit. Ah, it's you. All good things come to an end. Okay, fine. That was the end of Era 2, I suppose. Yes, I'm quite sure you've done well with Marrenburg, but as you see, I'm quite occupied at the moment. A problem in the inner Earths need all of my precious attention. What? Congratulations, anyhow. But, oh well, where was I? This guy seems like a douchebag. William Duncavan won't further bother himself with the Emperor's mood swings. He surely has endured much snobbish treatment, yet only Hannah II was worthy of his services. Sinvenred the first, hopefully the one and only, doesn't seem to care about anything else than expansion to the west of Lethis, where urbanist Helen Oshelm apparently constructs marvelous cities out of nothing, but that's another story. That doesn't make any damn sense. Okay, next one is Hutton. I think I'm going to take a break from this series for a little bit, do something else. It's already been, what, 30 episodes? And we just passed the third mark. Well, we're a little bit more than a third of the way done, but this every mission requiring at least 2 episodes is just wearing me down, especially since they're so repetitious. Hopefully we'll have a new monument here in one of these missions, but I don't know. I suppose the developers seem to be pushing out a patch or an update once a week, so there might be at least 1, possibly 2 by the time I return to this. I don't know. I'm not sure when I will return to it. Within a month, anyway. I mean, when I was taking breaks from Zeus and Emperor, it was usually 2 or 3 weeks. So, anyway, I'll end this one here, and I'll see you next time.